What's good, guys squad? It's your boy Kid at the God, and we are back with some more gameplay videos. Today we are going to be discussing Forspoken. Forspoken is a new action RPG that is coming out in the next 3 days. I want to say the 24th is when it's dropping on PlayStation and PC. So make sure you got your requirements. If you're on PC and on PS5, you're good. For this video, I will be discussing a few things that you need to know before you buy Forspoken. And those things that we're going to talk about are who and what is in the game, the gameplay, meaning the move sets and combat, and then lastly, what else can you do inside of Forspoken after you beat the main quest or you don't want to do the main quest. So tune into this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and let's dive into the world of Forspoken. First and foremost, let's dive into who and what Forspoken is about. Forspoken is about Frey Holland, who was a lost and lonely little girl from New York. She was found in a tunnel and she was named after that tunnel. She's actually a smart and clever, capable young woman from New York, but she's still going through her life without any purpose, and she's trying to figure out what to do. One day, a portal appeared, and she literally gets isekai'd into a whole new world called Athia. It's beautiful, it's foreign, and she's not alone. She came in with a talking cuff. I doubt she likes the cuff because they always arguing and going back and forth. But I don't think she's ready for what's ahead. She's a little scared, a little confused. I mean, you already know that's what happens with isekais. Knowing that she got there was a whole issue known as the break. The break made all the people of the cities turn into monsters and enemies. And as we know, Frey's original plan is to escape and get back to New York so she can go about her little life, and she really trying to figure everything out. One of the matriarchs came to a city that she was in while she was collecting info and killed one of the residents who was a little girl. That made Frey angry. So her whole escape plan went out the window, and now she has a whole plan for revenge to help clear the city, help clear the break, and help get back what it is, the beautiful city of Athia. The next thing that we're going to talk about is the gameplay. And the gameplay, I'm going to break it down to two different parts. We're going to be talking about the move slash what you use to traverse and move around in the area of Athia. And then we're going to talk about the combat, the spells that we get because of the talking cuff. And again, thanks to the talking cuff, we were able to do some real cool parkour moves like jumping off walls, scaling cliffs, and gliding on water. But the downside to that is it's not automatic. So it doesn't, you press a button, it doesn't just happen. You have to really connect those moves and to get everything together for a more seamless experience. And if you don't chain those moves together, you might feel like the game is lacking in that parkour experience. The offset is the better you are at chaining, the better Frey moves. So I would take some time to really just practice, move around, because there are a lot of other things you can do besides just playing through the main story. And like I said, some of those moves are flow, rush, shimmy, scale, zip, float, and glide. I'm gonna talk about my favorite three. So flow is the foundation of the parkour system. You hold a button and Frey will be able to dash through the world, automatically jump over rocks, some other obstacles, and generally doing whatever she can to keep moving. Remind yourself that there is a stamina bar. So once you're using this flow move and you run out of stamina, you will be just tired and walking around and leave yourself vulnerable. I want to talk about the shimmy. Frey, she is accelerating by kicking off the ground and making a short jump forward. Using it again when you land will perform another shimmy, making it possible to leap around the world at a very fast speed. So that's another parkour move where you're gonna be hopping and jumping and skipping to rocks. And lastly, the zip. This one is actually one of my favorite ones. She launches a magical tether, which she can use to pull herself further or even swing on the objects. So combining the zip with the shimmy or with the flow, and you chaining those things together, the parkour movements all starts coming together. So that's the main thing I want to talk about when it comes to the move set and traversing. Let's dive right into Forspoken's combat system. Forspoken is a new action RPG, and it doesn't focus on the main elements like, you know, action RPGs. You normally have swords, you have a few weapons, something to throw or defend yourself. In this new action RPG, you are going to be using magic or spells to defeat the enemies. And those enemies are the people from Athia that were turned into monsters because of the break. Now, be wary of this. There are a bunch of spells, but I do feel like every spell is a necessity. There are different, weaknesses, different strengths that each spell has when you're fighting a certain enemy or you find yourself in a situation. Normally with so many options, you'll need a loadout, but not with Forspoken. The interface makes it so easy to use all the abilities, to switch back and forth, to pick what you want, and to actually read and understand what it is. Some of the abilities include Scattershot, Tendril, Blast, Slice, Cataract, and Genesis. Now for me, my favorite movesets, I'm not gonna lie, has been the Scattershot. The Scattershot it basically fires a stream of projectiles at an enemy. When it's charged, it launches a more powerful shot, so I feel like that's the most versatile of them all. Blast Slice launches a sear of fire at enemies that then causes the whole area to explode and does area damage. I think that's gas when you're getting attacked by a bunch of enemies. And lastly, I love Tendril. When you get the Tendril, it basically makes a flexible plant that does damage, and it also heals Fray. So I feel like it's a different options that you can use in different combat systems within this that can make the game your own and make the game feel fresh and new. Lastly, let's talk about the other options inside of Forspoken if you don't feel like doing the story or you feel like you're not strong enough, you need to level up. There are a bunch of different options if you don't want to just focus on the story. And some of those options are monuments, founts of blessings, combat challenges, and more. Now, the monuments, literally you're just cleansing these corrupted towers around the world that will give Fray permanent stat boost. So doing those basically makes you stronger, and I would recommend doing it. Of course, it won't be easy getting to them. You will need to do some type of parkour or maybe unlock some type of thing to get there, but it will be worth. Secondly, the founts of blessing. If you hear a resonance, then look around because you're probably near one of those special fountains and they give you entirely new spells. So it actually pays to look around and to explore the whole world because you're getting new stats, you're getting new spells, and you're missing out on a lot of things in the world of Athia. And last but not least, there are combat challenges. Now, this is for the people that wants to practice on, their combats, their spells, what combos you can do, what move sets goes into what. This is for those type of people. You are able to take on somebody that's super powerful, sometimes a beast, sometimes a regular enemy that roam around Athia. Those monsters are arguably the most dangerous things in Athia, and you'll need to be at top of your game. So make sure that when you do these, that you're equipped, you're ready, and you're able to take it on. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something new about Forspoken, and I hope you guys cop it and come check out my Twitch channel live because we will be streaming it on the 24th, as well as uploading new videos to my YouTube consistently. So thank you guys for watching and hope to see you guys soon.